Well, this particular set of documents is 6 years worth of history covering the Iraq War from 2004 to 2010. It really is the most extraordinary compendium of war that has ever been released during the time of a war. And as for why now, well, as soon as possible is good to get this sort of material out. We see that it's 1 week before congressional elections, so in terms of media timing, it may be wise to get this sort of material out now where it can have a bit of an effect in terms of discussions in the United States.
Is there anything in these papers that actually causes or points a finger towards anyone in government, in any of the coalition partners, that might actually be called to account?
Yes, indeed. In fact, we, together with public interest lawyers in the UK, have been working on research that has produced papers for a lawsuit for 40 wrongful killings in Iraq. Other lawyers looking at the material say that they see evidence of clear war crimes by the United States and other coalition forces. We can also see from the Iraqi military and security services the torturing of over 1,000 people and the lack of intervention for that torture by the United States, which is also against international law.
All right, after the release of the Afghanistan documents, you said that you had tried to approach the Pentagon and Washington, D.C. to have a discussion and to try and make sure that the release wasn't damaging and that they had rebuffed you. Did you make the same attempts this time? Yeah,
so the Pentagon rebuffed us in relation to scrutinizing documents. Their claims were they were not interested in any conversation about harm minimization, and were not interested in anything to do with redaction. Their demand, publicly stated, is that these documents be destroyed or returned to the Pentagon. And that we destroy any future publications and all past publications. So the Pentagon haven't been willing to play ball with us in any way whatsoever. That has meant that we've had to do all the hard yards in redacting this material.
Well, the Pentagon has, it is reported, put 120 people on what appears to be a harm minimization detail for the release of these documents. And coincidentally, your website has been down for a couple of weeks, and a lot of people are wondering whether the two are related.
The two are not directly related. There may be some indirect relationship.
Can you explain a little bit more? Because the accusations that have been made are that the US is actually actively targeting you and your organization.
Well, in fact, that is true. The United States is conducting an aggressive investigation in relation to trying to get up an espionage charge against me personally and other people that are alleged to have worked with us. The FBI has even gone to Wales in the United Kingdom to visit various people, and there has been pressure asserted on Australia, Sweden, the United Kingdom and Iceland in relation to our previous publications. There is a significant attempt to interfere with our efforts.
Are you concerned about your safety?
Well, we have to go through certain security procedures, like all organizations that are involved in combat situations or investigating large organizations that are conducting abuse. So provided we go through those security procedures, we're not concerned about our safety, but we do need to spend resources and effort doing that.